And like I said, it's just, I'm gonna make this conversational, and then what we'll do is we'd have a couple other interviews. We'll kind of cut and paste the different pieces into an overall story about Bill.
Okay.
Just kind of Bill through the years. So with that in mind, can you tell me about when and how you met Bill Reddy?
I first met Bill Reddy when I joined the board of the Veterans Outreach Center. That was in the late 90s, I think, so it's been 15 years or so. And Bill immediately befriended me and absolutely was a mentor in my involvement with the board.
What kind of board member has Bill Reddy been?
Bill is one of those exceptional board members. He's the kind of person that he just doesn't volunteer to take up a seat and attend a meeting. Bill is active in every fundraising event, every community event. He chairs committees, and he just doesn't do that at the Veterans Outreach Center. He's very active in the community. I know he's on the board of the YMCA and MVP Healthcare, and even in those or other organizations, Bill is just as active. And he can't do that without family support, so I want to commend Diane for supporting him through all his efforts.
For being as involved with these organizations as he is, what does that say about Bill's character?
Bill is one of those exceptional people that cross our paths in life. We all have met folks like that where they just seem to be able to accomplish just unbelievable things, and they do it effortlessly and without a lot of fanfare. Bill is a very unpretentious gentleman. He is not interested in awards. His satisfaction comes from giving back. He has supported our veterans ever since he came back from Vietnam, where he was with the 101st Airborne. And I think Bill's been helping our vets in this community for over 40 years. That's commendable.
Certainly, which is why we'll be here on this night for him. For all of you board members here at the VOC, obviously the mission of helping veterans is very personal. Can you speak to that?
Well, it's personal for me. I think most of the folks know me from last year that, you know, I served in Vietnam and was fortunate enough to make it back, and was successful in business, and I always wanted to give back to the community, not only the community but to the veterans, those that have a little difficulty, and the VOC has been here to help.
To that end, here within the walls of the VOC, what kind of impact do you think this organization has on the veterans of Rochester?
I think it has a tremendous impact. We are the diamond in the rough. This is one organization that just does not have the visibility in the community. We're working on that, as you well know, but this organization just accomplishes tremendous things for our veterans. And it's worse now with Iraq and Afghanistan. All these kids, they are kids to me, coming back, and they need our support. PTSD is a serious issue, and these kids come back, there's no jobs, and what the job training at the VOC can do, it's a big benefit in the community. And the drug court. I went to a drug court graduation. I couldn't believe it. What that court does. The cure rate, if that's the correct word, is over the top compared to any other organization.
So for Bill being a part of the development of VOC over the years, what do you think his contribution has been to the development of the organization?
Well, I joined the board, like I said, in late 90s, and I soon thereafter became chairman of the board. And it was Bill Reddy who mentored me on just how this operation works and what we should be doing. And so I commend Bill for that. He also had just retired from Rochester Gas and Electric as a senior executive, and he was not necessarily interested in going back to work. But the VOC, we needed a CFO at the time, and Bill readily, I don't know what to say, Bill easily stepped into that role because he's a finance background, and ultimately became the CFO and COO of the organization. And that was at a time when we had a lot of operating issues, and Bill was the stabilizing impact. He was the linchpin to this organization.
Going over your notes real quick here, I think we've hit on a lot of already of what you said. You did mention Bill's wife Diane and the contribution, the sacrifice that the family makes for our board members or for Bill's specific involvement. What kind of support does he have in his ranks?
Bill has a wonderful family, absolutely wonderful. Diane is one of the most beautiful people we've ever met. And Bill's so active in the community, and that you cannot do that. He's just not active by attending board meetings. He chairs the committees. He's at all the ad hoc fundraising events. He's at speaking engagements. He's very, very committed, and that takes a lot of time. And you can't do that without the support of a solid family base. And Diane certainly provides that with Bill and the family.
Anything you would like to add that we haven't covered?
Well, tonight's event, one of the things tonight is to honor Bill. And what I want to say that I'm honored. I'm honored to have worked with Bill. I'm honored to have Bill as a friend. And I want to wish Bill congratulations for this well-deserved award.
Very good. Thank you, sir.
That work?
Yeah, totally.
Except for the ready stuff. The ready.
He's ready already.